Welcome to Unhinged and On Call. I'm Dr. Chelsea, your resident veterinarian.
And I'm Trish, a registered vet tech who's seen it all. Each week, we're pulling back the curtain on the wild world of veterinary medicine, from late-night emergencies to barnyard drama.
No filters, no fluff, just real stories, real laughs, and maybe a little emotional damage. Thanks for letting us share the madness with you. Well, thanks, guys. Welcome to the show. It's Trish and I today. It's going to be another horsey episode.
Yay.
So if you're not horsey, that's what we've been up to the last 4 weeks of our life. Mm-hmm. I think our last one with Trish and I was the holiday one. Right?
Yeah.
So really that's like 6. That was 6 weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully you're in for a treat. We're not sure where it's going to go.
Yeah, we don't really know what we're doing today, but a lot of the horsey here in Colorado has been because of the freaking crazy weather. Like, I can't believe.
Well, yes. So
what
is unseasonally warm
happening?
Right?
It's unseasonally warm.
Like 60s, 70s.
It's like fun, but super scary.
Well, it's very scary because this is, Brett just told me, of all time, this is the least snowpack we've had in the mountains because we're going to go skiing next weekend. I don't even know why we're going skiing because you're basically fucking skiing on ice. And I guess some of my other friends that have gone up, and we've all been waiting, right, till like January, February.
Yes. And
I love spring skiing, and so we figured next weekend would be good by then. But the friends that have gone up, like, they're saying the amount of medevac sleds, like, coming down the mountain is, like, unbelievable. Like, way more than other years because you're just skiing on ice.
Oh, I saw some, and this is like a Facebook meme, so don't quote me, but I saw something that was like in Colorado, specifically Colorado, I guess, over 60 degrees that we've had so many days is the most ever since like the late 1800s. Yeah. And so so a lot of us in Colorado worry about fire season, so that's why we're talking about it in this way, is that just fire season is so bad as it is, and so we rely a lot on just water content and moisture from our winters and our snowpacks and all of that, and we have literally, I mean, maybe 2 snowy days. I was riding the other day, it was 70 degrees. Yeah. Like, it's just weird.
So here's the thing. I pick a year to go to Florida. Yeah. I haven't been in 3 years, and that time I took 3 weeks to take one horse, and I went with a trainer, and we stayed over at a beautiful client's farm, and it was great. But I had the horse at the time, Larimer, who I still own, and I'm not inventing anymore. We had to do back-to-back shows because it was 3 weeks, and I was trying to do move up, so I did him at one. I showed him at one novice, and then I was moving up to training. Yeah. Well, as a warm blood, and probably he's just really hard to keep fit. Coming out of, like, during the winter, trying to go to Florida, whatever, that was too much for him. So this time I was like, I'll lengthen it, but the horses will stay. I'll come back. Yeah. So essentially it was quite good, actually. Our trip out was 4 women, 4 rigs, trucks and trailers.
Hell yeah.
9 horses, I think, was the total count.
Is it 9?
1, 2,
wow.
3, 4, 5, 7. Oh no, maybe just 7.
Okay.
Yes, sorry, I can't do math. 7 horses, but 4 rigs, and for 2,700 miles, like, the chances that you don't have a flat tire, fucking, like, axle break, like, something go wrong, an accident, anything of that sort, I could not believe. And we split it up over 3 days. I was the tag along because they already had their trip planned and all that. Yeah. So they were so gracious to, like, let me follow along. And then we had walkie-talkies.
I love that so much.
Like, we would just be
so cool.
We would just be like, well, there's no real, like, over and out, but we were just, like, doing stories, and we'd see random things. There was something about trees being dead people. I don't, just because the group's really funny, but just like burial sites and stuff. And like, there's more dead people because we're getting towards more and more trees. Okay. Because you drive across, like, Kansas and Oklahoma and Texas. And it's just, like, pretty barren.
Yeah, pretty flat. Yeah.
The one thing, the perspective you get when you drive through those states is like, we're not overcrowded, people.
There's a lot of room out here. So I've been staring at the room this whole time.
There's so much room. There's, like, nothing out there.
What a bunch of badasses. I love that. Yeah. That's
a lot fun
to take on. And the horses did well. Like,
the horses did great. Okay. That's what it also. Usually there's, like, a sick horse or a horse that gets, like, too dehydrated or, like, colics or just something, and we had nothing over
Can I
3
ask
full
a
days.
naive question? Because I don't haul, obviously, so
soon.
I don't know.
Soon
but
she will.
Soon I will. How often do you pull them off trailers? Like, during that 3 days.
Oh, we overnighted twice, but during the day you wouldn't pull them off.
No, but like overnight. So once you get to a destination, you pull them off, stretch their legs.
Well, they're at like horse motels, so you actually just put them. I didn't fucking walk them, so here's this part of the story. Okay. Is we stopped over a little bit southeast of Amarillo the first night. I was born in Amarillo, so.
You were? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know
so
that.
I was like playing Amarillo by Morning, like all the classic songs.
I love it. That's cool.
Because you need a lot of, entertainment. We're all solo drivers, and so, that's why the walkie-talkies helped. And then I just like listened to a million podcasts and
I love it.
Sang at the top of my lungs and all that.
Heck yes,
and had the snacks and everything. So to answer your question, I think the southeast of Amarillo stop. I'm trying to remember the name, but that one we got the horses off the trailer. It was fucking like 30-mile-an-hour winds, like 30 to 40, gusty as all get out, and probably. With wind chill, it was probably 20 degrees. Oh. It was probably like 35 to 40, but the winds were so crazy, just blowing sideways.
Oh my God.
So you're trying to get the horses off the trailer. They're like...
Nightmare.
They, and most of them, when it's cold weather, especially, they don't drink well. So at gas stops, you'll like offer water and all that.
Right.
But it's freaking cold, right?
Yeah.
And they're blanketed, and then we'd have to go in and check their temperatures and all that and just see... if they're sweating or too many blankets, and then like crawl inside the little stalls and get their blankets off during the day because like driving through Dallas, it was 60 degrees.
Yeah.
In the middle of the day, and so then the horses were hot at the next stop. So I don't know, all this thing. I have a camera on the trailer, and then I also my the guy where I board he thought of this really cool thing, but those thermometer and moisture meters, essentially. Whatever. Why can't I think of that? Humidity.
Yeah.
Meters is you just have a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth operated one. Oh. And you just stick it on the wall, so you know what if you have all the windows shut up and all that. The horses will get quite warm.
Right.
Just from body heat in the trailer. And I had hay in the whole first stall. And so then essentially I could check the temps while we were still going.
Oh, that's cool. And
then just see if they were sweating or not.
Yeah. Cool.
I mean, for $20, it's like the vaccine temp thing. So then there's you can set up alerts like what we have in Loveland. Yeah. To tell you if it's out of range.
Oh yeah.
So anyways, the first stop was like 20 degrees with wind chill. The next stop in Mississippi, guys, was fucking the sweetest people in the world. It was like 5 degrees with wind chill. Oh, yeah. So fucking cold.
Oh, no.
So, and we have hookups at each one, and we have 2 living quarters trailer, and one of the gals was staying in Airbnbs, and so she would leave her horse, drive, and go to her Airbnb. Okay. That night, I should have, because she was staying in some, like, mansion all by herself, I should have driven out, guys. Yeah. Because what happened instead is I have a 30 amp hookup to my living quarters, but I have converters, so the first night was 50 amp. I had plenty of electric heat, right? Yeah. But it's too cold to de-winterize your trailer. So I have no water. Like you're dry camping essentially, except that I need heat. So that one was fine. Then I ChatGPT this, but my electric heat is not working at the second barn in Mississippi. And I even reset. We checked the fuses on her hookups, all that. They were so sweet. And I can't get my trailer above like 50 degrees.
Shit. Oh no.
And it's not even working on electric heat, which for mine means it's like ducted, so it means that it's actually like pushing the air out. Otherwise, there's only 2 vents on the ground, and where I sleep above the gooseneck is way too cold. I wish I had a separate thermometer, like to just check it there
to know what it was.
So cold. I almost slept on the floor by those 2 heater vents.
Oh yeah.
I pulled every horse cooler and towel, and I put all my clothes on, and I just like huddled up in the fetal position. And Brett was like, "Oh, it's like 70 degrees here."
Yeah, I was gonna say. Meanwhile, you left Colorado, and we're just Colorado like sunbathing
to be freezing, like so cold. Oh, and all the water lines had frozen earlier that day, so they basically told us bring in your own water, which I don't. That's 15 to 20 gallons just for my 2 horses. Oh man, I don't have a tank I can fill that I'm not worried about it freezing.
Oh wow.
So we didn't have enough, but they had left. They were so nice. They had left 1 spigot just dripping, so that we were able to get water. But their power had gone out from a down tree line because there was so much ice on the trees.
That's what they were all worried about, was all the power outages everywhere.
There was a huge ice storm, huge power outage. So they had actually gotten the power company out right before we got there.
Some places with like an inch of ice or something.
Yes.
That's
well, right around Nashville.
Crazy.
Tennessee was bad.
Oh man.
Like inches of ice. It's just crazy. So anyways, but we're driving through these things to go to warmer weather, and usually by Mississippi you're fucking warm.
Yeah. You would think.
So that was the coldest night ever. I woke up in the morning and I was like, let's get the fuck out
of
here.
Sucks. Let's go to Florida. And then you get to
even
Florida.
There was there was freezing temps. So the first 2 nights I still couldn't de-winterize my trailer. I don't know, someone smarter than me or more experienced might have. Like, because then your pipes are at least, like, you just open your cabinets and your pipes are probably warm enough. Yeah. But I didn't want to risk it and, have something break while I was down there.
Right.
I just dry camped for 2 more days.
Oh, my God. I remember texting you, like, you made it okay? You're like, yeah, it's really cold here.
It's really fucking cold. It's really cold. And then luckily I was, in one way, I had thought about body clipping.
Yeah.
And I ran out of time there. And so then I was like, I'll just clip when I get down there. Yeah. Well, then I was able to wait a couple days, essentially, to clip. And so until it finally warmed up. But it was like 4.5, 5 days of Florida time when it was fucking cold and like 40 degrees. It was 70 in Colorado.
It was like over 60s. It was so nice.
And that Fred just kept rubbing it in because he's at home taking care of the kids, doing all the things. And so he can rub it in. It's fine.
Yep.
But I was like, I don't know why I drove... like wasted 3 days of my life out, 2 days back to do that.
Oh my God.
But a long-winded way to answer your question is on the way back, we'll do 2 14-hour days. I'll have a friend with me, so then we'll have 2 drivers.
Okay. Is it the full same caravan or just...
No. Okay, just me and her. So it'll just be... Which is fine because I'm like very quick at gas stops and like...
So everybody, all her stuff is there. Her horses are there. She flew home a couple days ago, and then she will fly back out in a couple weeks.
I had to see my kids. Yeah. I mean, I was like, last time I was like, free bird 3 years ago. Yeah. And this time I'm struggling. I'm
that's a long time.
I'm too far from home.
It's like, a long time.
It's too long. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I still have of course there's things I want to do. The cool thing is I'm taking my daughter Addie, who's 4, when I fly back. So she'll be with me 4 days.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she'll be with me 4 days and we'll get to do some fun stuff there.
Aww.
And then for the next 9, I'm just like focusing on horses and then pack up and come home.
She's staying. How's she getting back?
My mom is coming out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, good.
It's like, wait. Thing. Smart.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, but she doesn't. That. The boy. I mean, I would love it to bring the boys, but they have school.
True.
Yeah. I'm not going to take them out of school for that.
Yeah.
But,
womp womp. Sorry, boys.
Yeah, they are kind of sad too.
Yeah,
so I feel bad. But I'm taking them to do fun stuff.
Oh, that's
this
awesome.
Whole next 12 days. So
what an adventure! That's crazy.
It's an adventure for sure. And then the only. So yes, I have 2 horses. I've got one is the 8-year-old Thoroughbred, and he's doing fantastic. He loves to keep it interesting. He's been feeling fucking fantastic. And we had done 1 cross-country school, but my goal was to have 2 before showing at a training level at Rocking Horse, which is in just outside of Ocala. I did a little schooling jumper show on Tuesday of last week. Wednesday, I get him off the trailer at Majestic, which is like a very cool cross-country schooling place. Yeah. And he's fucking lame. And I take his blanket off, and he's got a grapefruit-sized shoe boil on his right front elbow. And so he had done it probably overnight. Well, it was a little bit squishy the day before. He's done this but one other time. Yeah. And also was coming off a trailer where I was like, where was this? You're supposed... when you get to be smart, I'm not there yet. You trot your horses before you put them on the trailer to do things. Okay. But I'm usually flying around and not doing that.
Get on.
So I'd already paid the $60 schooling fee for both, and my trainer was coming. So then luckily it didn't change her day all that much. She just got to leave earlier. But I was like, just kidding, I have 1 horse to ride.
Oh no.
So I nursed him for 2.5 days with meds because then it got infected.
Damn it. So when I got infected.
Of course.
Dang it.
So he got a little bit more of a break. And then very last minute, I was able to show at Rocking Horse. And he was fucking fantastic.
Oh, those pictures are so cool. I love all the photos. You'll have to put some on the notes here.
Sure.
So cool.
So the plan is I just entered on my flight back when I got stuck on the tarmac for 2 hours.
What?
I was able to enter the show. in 3 weekends, I guess it is, at a level higher. That was my goal, was to do a move up to modified level.
Ooh.
So we'll see how
that's
that goes.
Awesome.
Might be learning, but every time you move up, there's like something you forgot to do, or just just new exposure. Yep. So the bar is low. And,
you're gonna do awesome.
And he's awesome.
He's so good.
At the show, you think I have all this time. I don't have kids. I was working.
Well, you're doing a lot of
work.
work,
I do have my
too.
Florida license. Yeah. I was working a fair
There'd be
amount.
moments where I'd see like emails coming through from you. And I'm like, oh, Chelsea's at a computer. And she's like, choo, just like getting stuff checked off the list.
Throttled. I was like, oh, I'll have all this time to be on a computer, whatever. I should have set up a Starlink, like the Roam Starlink before I left. Because I'm out in the middle of nowhere, guys. Yeah, it's like
in a field.
Very rural. But my hotspot was working great for the first week. I was streaming Netflix. Yeah. I was like playing Amazon Music. I was crunching out all these things. I was editing podcasts. Yeah. And then I hit like 40 gigs of data on my unlimited plan.
It's like, you've been doing too much.
And then all of a sudden my TV wouldn't even work out. Like, obviously it turns on, but it wouldn't stream at all. I couldn't even get emails off. And I was like, what is going on? And I'm on, Brett is the like administrator on the plan. So I can't check easily. And I'm not, he's got his hands full. I'm not going to be like, honey, get me data.
You should just write the Starlink off under the business.
But I can't even get anything shipped there. So it's this whole thing. And then it just dead stop. I was okay, I can't do anything. I couldn't even do my billing for my patients down there.
Oh no.
Because it's all cloud based. So anyways, I hit a wall. But my cycle, I went to premium and that helped. And then my cycle will restart. Good. But on that 2-hour tarmac stop at the plane, I was like with Wi-Fi.
That is so funny. I love that.
But I did. So yes, this is a thing where you're like, oh, you have so much time. You should be prepared. You've been planning this Florida trip for how long? I fucking didn't know there was new dressage tests. So how it works for showing is you memorize, there's like patterns, right? In dressage tests that you show. I don't know the average, maybe like 15 movements.
Oh, okay.
But you memorize them. So then once you've done them a few times,
because they're always different?
No. There's like an A and a B.
Okay.
In dressage, there's 1, 2, and 3. So you'll be like first level, first 1, 2, 3, second 1, 2, 3.
I'd be so bad at that.
Well, it's repetition, right? Oh. But so this is the thing. What some people will do is ride their horse and do the test like 3 or 4 times. Okay. Like you could, in one ride, I think the max I'd ever do is 2 times. Oh, horses are very smart. Yeah. And then they know when I turn around this corner, then I go to do a lengthening. Right. And then they start anticipating. And you don't want that. Okay. You don't want anticipation. You also don't want to ride it wrong or change things too much. So I just don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I had done the test earlier in the week by myself, like not with a trainer. I love getting feedback because most of the people I ride with are also judges. Okay. And so then they'll give you feedback on like, oh, your teardrop shape wasn't correct. Here's what you're supposed to do. Oh. Instead of going to a show and you're paying them and having someone be like, oh, 2 points off because your geometry is bad. I just Googled, because I have most of them in an album, which would have been bad also, training test B. Because I went and looked. Okay. And it was training test B for eventing. And I Googled it, and what came up was the 2022 USAF training test B. Well, I'm just not connected or wasn't paying attention enough that there were 2026 training A and B. Like all levels got new tests. And so I'm the third rider to go first thing in the morning. So I'm like an 8:04 test or something.
Oh, man.
And I watched the first rider turn down center line, and I'm trying to warm up. Like, I wasn't necessarily on time. Like, I forget, especially for a show of the year. You're braiding, your time management, and it's an hour away. So I'm hauling in. So, I got there in just enough time to get on and have what I wanted was a 40-minute warm-up. I had like a 20-minute warm-up, which is fine. Like, you get through it. You just do whatever. Okay. Except for I watched the first person turn down center line at a different place than what I was going to turn down center line. So she comes out, and luckily I'm close by, and I was like, good riding. And I said, hey, was that training test B? And she goes, yeah, it was B. I'm like, okay, great, I'm fine. Yeah. I watched the second rider go in, and I'm next. Yes. And she starts doing these little circles, half circle shapes, and I was like, oh, fuck. No. That is not the test I know.
Oh, no. What do you do?
And you're all in the same division. Well, you go up to a nice person, and you ask, because I had nobody there. I told my trainer I didn't need help. I don't bring a phone, because it's, like, annoying. Yeah. I don't bring a phone, and I'm 10 minutes walking, 5 minutes trotting to my trailer. Like, you don't have time.
Yeah.
Because when the bell rings, you have to be there.
You have to be there.
You have like
ready.
60 seconds, I think.
Shit.
So I belly up to the only people there, because this is like,
yeah,
it's a huge show. There's probably 800 entries.
Oh, wow.
But they're split over several days.
Okay.
The only people there at that time, because it's really fucking early, are trainers and like people videoing, for other riders.
Yeah.
So I have to go up right next to Judge's box. Is the only two people that are close. And it's the mom of the girl, because it's like it's a senior division, but anything 18 and over, so amateurs.
Okay.
And then her trainer. And her trainer is sitting on her e-bike and luckily not videoing, because I can't ask somebody to stop the video.
Right. Yeah, well,
and so
you can't interrupt
I asked her and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know this test. She's like, oh, there's new tests out.
Oh, no.
And I was like, can I see your phone? And she was so nice.
Way.
She gave me her phone and she was offering to like read it out to me. And what I had tried to do was just watch that rider, but I couldn't. I couldn't, my mind doesn't work that way.
Because you're like scrambling to be like, wait, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Like, this is different.
Adrenaline.
Yeah.
And the error, she got an error, the one I was watching, and the person after me got an error.
Oh, crap.
I did not.
Nuh-uh, what a badass. No way. You're like, let me just look at it real quick.
I fucking went through it twice on her phone in my mind and just like.
You are a badass.
The ability, like adrenaline, what adrenaline gives you is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
To just like,
that's crazy.
There's people that study these fucking tests for like,
you can do
for
that.
weeks. Well, no, you would be able to too.
No, I would not.
Yes, you would.
No.
You just focus and you read the fucking thing and you just fucking do it. And that's the only thing. I hadn't cantered my horse.
Well, that's your only option in the moment.
Yeah, that is the only option.
That's your only
option. So that's
option
all you can do.
Yeah.
And you do your best.
Yeah.
And I somehow managed to pull it off.
That's awesome.
But I hadn't cantered Gosh yet, and he likes to buck on his first canter, or and get kind of tight in his first
canters. Because you didn't
get
the full warm up.
Yeah, I didn't get a full warm up because I'm dumb. And I rode through the test, and he was fucking lovely. I had the biggest cheese ball smile on my face.
Like, we did it, he did.
Because I knew, like, the whole test, because he was being perfect, and he was listening, and I didn't know. All I was thinking about was where I was going. It wasn't even like. I mean, I have other thoughts about what I'm doing when I'm riding.
Yeah.
Like for his mediums, I have to like think about softening my elbows, and then like I have all this stuff I'm working on with my position and torso and like how you bend your body and stuff.
Okay.
And all I was doing was just like smiling.
I was like, yay! That is awesome.
So for him, he scored really well. Like he's a thoroughbred. He doesn't like move the best. He moves. Fantastic when he's supple, but it's hard to get him there. And in 20 minutes, it's hard to get him there. Yeah. Both his like departs were fantastic. His mediums were great. So he got like for him quite a good score. It was 31.9 or something.
Heck yeah.
And so we were like middle of the pack.
That's awesome.
But we used to literally all last year at training level, we were like the last after dressage because there's always this tension that creeps into him. I've since figured that out with a really cool trainer. And then now he's just like moving up.
That is so cool.
Yeah. But I was like,
what a badass story.
Well, I'm like, he's doing so good. Why do I have to fucking like not know my test?
No.
And get there a bit late, so I'm already like crunched, haven't cantered. All
maybe it worked out better that way. It
Sometimes
was meant
it
to be. Like you're just meant to be like in that mindset. That
my best shows are when I'm like
cramming.
Hair on fire and I'm just like, let's just fucking do it.
Maybe that was the reason. Otherwise, if you had all this time and then you're kind of blah, blah,
and you get nervous,
and then you get and then you can think about too many things, then that's when you mess up the most. So maybe like the extra adrenaline was beneficial.
I do think if you just focus,
that's cool.
I took like a Daniel Stewart. I don't know what that's called. Mastermind class? No, it's not Mastermind. That's Natalie Hummel.
Oh.
I took this like one-on-one course thing with a friend of mine. She does his class and trainings last year, and that is it. You just make like 2 goals for each phase. Because we, as eventers, we do 3 phases each. And so you just make goals, and you're like, you know what? We had a hard time with jumping wedges last show. I'm going to just get the wedges. Like, you don't think about 24 jumping obstacles that you're going to do. You think about 2.
Yeah, the one that makes you...
Or you set black and white goals that are achievable and not just like, I want the horse to be supple the whole test. Like, that's fucking... like Everest.
Right,
like, break it down to your base camps.
That's perfect.
And be like, I just want my walk to have an overstep. My free walk to have an overstep.
I love that. That is so cool.
So,
oh my God. You're a total badass. That's so cool.
I don't know about that.
I love that story.
I just roll up and I don't even know what test I'm doing. I don't know my name.
I think I'm Chelsea. This is God.
I told her, I was like, I'm all by myself.
I'm all by myself. I am nobody.
Well, you see people people with fucking like, and there are. You have 3. I think 3 horses or more out of one day.
Yeah.
Even 2 out of one day. You need a groom. I'm used to having 2 horses now.
Like a whole team. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a lot of times I'm solo because I have Brett taking care of the practice or on call.
Yeah.
And sometimes he can come, but then I have the kids to being taken care of. So then one, like my parents or Brett's parents or something are watching them. So I don't have like a crew ever. Yeah. So I'm really used to doing things by myself. But, but it can be stressful because sometimes you just need to walk a fucking show jumping course and you can't take your horse in there. And so you got to go ask some rando to be like, here, hold my horse. And like Larimar was a dick. So then I couldn't ask random people to hold him. Yeah. Well, he's just mouthy and paws and like. Yeah. You don't ask random people, and then you're like, here, have a dragon.
Yeah. Can you hold it?
Yeah. I'll be right back. So then I just would have to watch people ride courses. And actually, my last rocking horse 3 years ago, I got eliminated, which fucking sucked because I had a great round. The guy I was hauling with, his mare didn't load well, and he got me there like 10. I didn't have a truck and trailer, so things are different this time.
Okay. Yeah, true.
This was like
you're in control of your own.
What is that called? A rematch? I don't know. In my own brain, different horse. Yeah. But I was like, it's going to go well this time.
Yes, I got this time. Yeah.
Last time we got there, we got to the facility 10 minutes before my show jumping ride time. Oh. It's so dumb. And factors that are completely out of my control. Yeah, yeah. Because as he was driving slow, and I was like, I'm going to kill you. I was like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Yeah, like, pedal to the
You are making me late. Yes, your horse and you have made me late. Oh. So I didn't get to walk the course. I barely had a warm up. And I watched 1 or 2 riders go, and there's like 12 to 14 fences on a stadium course. Yeah. And I watched the 2 people before me go, and then went in, and I missed 1 jump.
Oh man!
But that eliminates you.
It just wasn't how it was supposed to be.
Well, and it was fun. You know what? With Larimer, it was because he was like scraping. I felt like I had to. We got through, and he was clear. I don't think he had any rails or penalties, except it doesn't matter because you got eliminated.
Right.
You don't get a number score, you get an E. The warm-up fences even, he was like scraping over them, and he's so catty that I was like like he's so tired. So that was the whole checks in place is that if you don't do stadium well, you're probably not going to do cross country well. And that was, the writing was on the wall. But it pissed me off because that's something avoidable. That you've paid $400 for your weekend, and then you miss a fence.
To get yourself there is a whole deal.
Travel across the country.
Traveling, expenses, everything just to get there.
So and then it's I had a bit of a chip on my shoulder there.
For sure.
Where I was like, this isn't fucking happening this time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to do something stupid.
For sure.
And then the dressage test. So I was
like, I think it was exactly how it was meant to be. Even though it was stressful, it worked out well.
Very stressful. The shoe boil, like everything. So I can't even imagine. That's why I bought I normally don't buy pictures of the whole gallery. Yeah. Especially Josh, like, because he jumps interesting. But he was such a good boy. But I bought that, and they have these really cool, it's called Equireel. It's out of the UK, I think. Oh. They have, which it's such a good thought. It's probably been out there for a couple of years, but not in Colorado and not around us in Area 9. They just have cameras on each fucking fence that they move around each division.
Oh, yeah.
So then they capture video of every fence, every rider.
Oh, wow.
And so
genius.
You can decide later. The other video companies that used to do it, you'd have to sign up beforehand. So you don't even know, like, for example, one of the people from Colorado, like, got eliminated at fence 4 at this time. Oh, wow. So then you've paid for a video package, and you haven't even, like, made it across the fences, right?
Right.
So this one's cool, because you were like, I had a great round. So I went in, and I bought the videos, and I don't have that yet. But I bought everything, because I was like, I can't believe this all worked out.
Well, yeah, you need the video. Yes, I would buy it, too. Yep. Yeah. That's worth it.
Yeah, I spent more money on video and photos than I did the show.
Oh, my God. That's awesome. That's so like worth it to have though. You'll want those.
I do. I just think, and also there's just something really cool about like palm trees in the back of like when you're jumping and stuff. Yes. Like it's so pretty.
It is. It is. Oh, they're amazing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I saw you post all of them on Facebook and I'm like, love. You probably got like 50 notifications from me. That's okay. Love it. Commenting. Oh my God. It's so good. Yes. I love them all.
That's fun. Tell me, I've been seeing your videos now. Tell me about like your solo rides.
I've been getting good use out of my metas, and I'm actually contemplating buying the Gen 2 version.
What does that mean?
So it's the new Meta RayBan version, just their Generation 2 version.
What happened?
So there's a longer recording time on them. So I'm riding like hour and a half trail rides, sometimes up to 2 hours, and so they die. I can bring my charging pack with me. Oh, that's silly though. But then I have to take them off. I have to let it charge. And like the case does charge them pretty quick, but not what I need. Like sometimes I'm like, wow, I just passed this really fucking beautiful thing. And you don't get it. Yeah, and then you don't get it. And I think like continuous recording.
How much are the Gen 2s?
They're like $400. $400.
Well, I thought, okay. Well, when Metas first came out, they were $600 or $700.
Yeah, they were. I mean, so I'm kind of like, it's lower on my list, but I would like them for summer. Like, I think I'm going to like invest in them for summer because I'll be putting like a lot more miles on, I think.
Dude, that's like a drop. I hate to say it because in the scheme of buying sunglasses, it seems silly, but that is like a drop of a hat. If you consider like AirPods.
Yep. It is.
And just buying AirPods. Well, and then you consider sunglasses.
And also for us, so much better. Like, we work all the time. So, like, I can take phone calls from them. Yes. Like, I talked to you, and we did a whole talk. Yeah. And I was in the saddle, and I'm, like, talking to Chelsea with... They're incredible. On my glasses, and, you know, and so that works out really well for that kind of stuff, too. So... I was so sad I didn't get them for my cross-country round. Because I couldn't find the stupid... I have to tie them in. The holders? Yeah. Tie them in.
The old people...
Well, the glasses hold. Yes. With the necklace.
Yes, the necklace.
Oh, that's smart.
Because if I'm galloping, they just start going. Bloop,
yeah, they
bloop,
do.
Bloop.
You'll see me in videos like scooting them up my face. So that's actually a good idea.
So
I should get those.
I just went to Cabela's yesterday to get another pair.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. I mean,
especially if I'm like
you feel very
in
old.
A valley somewhere and they fall. I don't really feel like getting off. So I should do that. That would be the smart thing. No, but I mean that is a good like
that'd
extra
be bad if they fell,
safety thing because we do like run up hills a lot.
Yes, if you're running, you need
a bunch of stuff.
You need them tethered. We'll call it a tether.
Yeah. But it's been awesome.
The guy at Cabela's was like, "Do you want to try it?" And I was like, "No," because he meant like put it around my neck, and I was like, "No,
give it to me." That is so funny. No, I should actually.
No, go get them.
I should actually get.
I'll show you the ones that I have. You do need a specific type.
Okay, send them to me because that'd be awesome. But
right,
but no, it's been awesome though because with the like I said with the weather and stuff like it's just I've been taking advantage literally of every moment. So I like am able to wake up, get most of the work in the morning done, like answer emails, and I can still do phone calls. I get a lot of service out there, which is great. But then it's like 2.5 hours and then I'm done for the rest of the day. Yeah. But man, we've been working on him being. A lot of my friends haven't been able to ride as much or schedules haven't jived. So it kind of like shifted us into like, oh, I can solo ride. And he used to only be able to make it down the road into the field. Okay. And then when we would get away from the barn and away from friends, he'd like get a little buddy sour and start getting, I could feel him shaking under me, like just being nervous. And I try to push him, but I also like,
we don't want to die.
I don't want to die. And I'm like, in this field and whatever, people can see me. So I'm not too far away, but I would like just do some of those positive experiences and then go back. And we were doing smaller things like that for a while. But man, this last week I worked with our trainer Chase at the barn, and he's really great about just being like, no, you can do this. Like you can push him, and he's fine. He's just being a dick in a couple of those like things that I had questions on. Yeah. Yes. So
did he ride with you? How did you?
He was on the ground, and I had already done.
He walked.
Well, I was like right there in the front, and I had already done a little exploration thing in this front area that we have. But he was. Again, getting nervous when we would leave the barn.
Oh, so he was already acting out.
He was already acting out, luckily, so then I could show him and be like, this is what I've been like. Yes. And he was like, nope, you just push him through it. Okay. Like, he is fine, and I think it's just, I needed somebody to tell me to be somebody more on the ground. Yeah, and just be like, no,
because sometimes you're like not sure if you're in the wrong or
right. And pushing them, like being more like aggressive with my rein correction. Yeah. I also like because some horses will go up and
disengage,
back.
Like
turning. Yeah. Yes, turning, and his refusals to the other way and all of that too. So he helped me with a few things. Good. And then I took that and can do it out on the trail, and then he like doesn't fucking care. So I do it 2 times, and then he's like, okay, she's not gonna let me do that.
But this is horses.
It is. Yeah.
People get stuck into thinking, oh, my horse used to be so good. Now I can't do this, and this. No, and I'm like, that's because you didn't.
Yes, it was totally me. Yeah, the whole time.
I'm not saying alpha, but you do have to show them that there are things they have to do.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be forcibly.
Right.
But like boundaries.
Push them through it.
Yeah.
And then he's like trotting off, like totally fine.
That's so fun.
And so we did like smaller workups, and I did my first one was like just over 3 miles.
Wow.
Just me and him. And then I did another day where we started doing like a little bit of water and other areas that he normally hasn't gone. And he was scared, but he was so like willing and just like, okay, I can do it. Like he was very brave a few different times. So I was super proud of him.
Okay.
And I like did a whole area with the water in the river. And then I went totally across to the different side of the property, and we did a whole nother super cool. I'll post video, but
galloped up a hill.
Oh yeah. We're running up hills.
I mean,
we're just
do you feel like you could do anything now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting like almost like dangerous brave by myself. I'm like, I
could
can fucking go up that hill.
Yeah.
But then I got my back cinch now because I was
yeah.
not doing certain things because I did not have a back cinch.
Tell me
for
what,
a while.
I don't actually know what that changes. What is
just saddle stability, so going
left to right,
up and down more, and yes, I guess some side stuff. But if I'm going up and down hills, like holding my saddle in place through different steep hills and things like that,
it'll slide back.
Yes, it'll like move, and you like if you do a lot of it, you almost want to like readjust if you need to at certain points.
Yeah.
But I'm snug enough, like when I start out, that I've never had to like change it, but
so the rear cinch is actually pretty tight.
Yes, okay, so this is a soapbox thing. Okay, so when you see people with it hanging, it's super
this is what I see.
If it's low, which is dumb. Like if you get a leg through it, you get a leg through it.
Okay,
it should be snug. It should be the same, like double finger, like. You should be able to have it snug because there's a purpose for it. It holds your saddle.
This is where I haven't understand the utility because I'm like,
same with the breast collar.
If it's loose, would you fucking have it? Like,
yeah.
How does it help you?
Yeah.
And I didn't know if your saddle tipped that much, so then it would like, touch them. But I feel like that's also like a bucking strap.
Totally. Oh well, yeah. If it's wrong,
if it all of a sudden went from like loose to tight.
Yes. No, it should be. It should be reasonably snug.
Okay. Okay. So, I got you saddlebags up there so you can do your long ride.
That like is very exciting for me because also
like really like a lunch.
I did
have a lunch.
Yes, I can bring snacks and food, but also I did my first. We did just over 5 miles by ourselves, and I did like deep property. So I was actually we were both very brave that day, and like it was gorgeous. I'll show you the video, but like. Deep valley stuff, like crossing frozen water and just a bunch of like shrubs and trees, and it was so fun. It was like the best ride ever that we've had. But I immediately like I'll always be singing and talking loudly when I'm alone, just because there's
wildlife,
mountain lions, bobcats, there's black bears out there, and a bunch of other small stuff that you just have to like always be aware of. So. Why there's music to all my videos is because in the background I'm like coming around the corner, and I'm like singing and talking loudly to him. And
so you've already been doing that.
Yes, but then now I've like deep researched into like trail safety, obviously.
Yeah, do you have like bear spray?
I need bear spray. Yeah. I don't have bear spray.
Yeah, okay.
And because at first I was like, should I train him with an air horn? Because they make mini bear horns.
Bear horn.
But I think I'll get spray because you can use those with mountain lions at least to create space.
Yeah.
But all of the research is like, not research, but I mean, what they say with a mountain lion is if you see it, it's already seen you for so long. It's been following you. So if it allows you to see it, then it's being like more forward with its intention. Out. And you're supposed to turn around and stare at it. So you're not supposed to leave. Yeah. You are not supposed to run away. Because in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to fucking haul ass out of there. And you should not. Fuckers, no. And so you're supposed to like back away slowly. But if your horse is afraid and they are dancing, then technically you're supposed to like stay in small circles, but still stay present. And engaged with the animal.
Looking at their eyes?
Yes, and be engaged with the animal. I think. I've just started getting into all of this. So this opened a can of worms of trail safety and what to do.
That's true.
All of that now I've gone full nerd mode on it, and I want to put together like something for all my friends too, like at the barn too. Like, hey guys, because I did see a bunch of bear scat where I was, and it was fresh. Yeah. Like there's black bears, so it was.
I don't worry about the bears.
No, the bears they'll leave. The bears will mostly leave. Elk will mostly leave.
Yeah.
You create space.
Yeah. Interesting.
But yeah, it's more of the mountain lion that I'm like, you know, I'm not too excited about them.
Well, yeah, and there's obviously been some mountain lion activity.
Yep. Yeah. In Colorado lately. It's
seriously.
In a couple of the closer areas too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know, but it's been super empowering. So
we
did
I'm worried about you.
Oh no. And I'm like, this is great.
You're always worried about me. The tables are turned.
Yeah. Different types of worry with our equine activities.
We do have different worries, yes.
Yeah, I came up to the ranch because I told one of the barn managers there, I was like, if I'm not back in like 2.5 hours and I haven't checked in, then is when you should maybe try calling or like something, you know. And I'm pulling up, and I came, since I went down like the valley and I swooped around and did this whole giant circle. I came back from a different way than I left, obviously, and I saw him, and I'm riding up, and I'm like, we're alive, and he's like, that's great. It's just wonderful. But I'm taking advantage of it now. I'm alive. We made it, yeah. And then taking advantage of it now, because then going into spring and summer, and then the rattlesnakes are the next part of like the whole equation out there too. So just another element. It's like Hunger Games, like
you're right.
Another element unlocked. But
yeah, because you didn't have them this time of year last year when it's like real warm.
Yeah,
because they want the hot.
Yeah,
they come out when it's hot.
Yep, to sunbathe.
And you are
they're
hibernating
area.
now.
Yep, we are. There's a lot.
I thought about that when I dropped him off, and I was like, this is like one of those areas.
Yep, and there is more of like a concentrated area that they do know where they are
so
by
stay away from
mostly
that.
Cattle pasture, like out on the flat area, but they're all over. Like you do have to be careful. So
you can't carry a shovel, can you? You just go.
No,
you can outrun a rattlesnake on a horse if you stay on. If you stay on.
If you hear it, you leave. Yeah, if you hear it, then you leave. I think that's the rule of thumb.
Okay. Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
You can outrun that.
Right. Okay. Yeah. As long as you go the right direction of where it can launch, I guess, behind you. But I don't know. So now I'm in my can of worms currently. Last night I was in my bed at like 1 a.m.
Oh, no.
I'm not joking. And I'm like reading everything because I do want to be super prepared, because I am really enjoying like the solitude also of it. Like I really love writing with my friends.
Yes, they're fun, but also you get to do whatever you want.
Last Friday
and
it
not
was
deal
like
with people's bullshit.
It was next level awesome. Like you would love it. So
I'm so excited.
I know. I'm gonna have to get you on one of my friends' horses and take you out there next time.
That'd be good. I don't think my horse is good.
Oh yeah, they could. Oh yeah, they'd be great. They'd be great.
Lane, we'd be like gone.
She'd be like, I can run through this field.
We'd be like,
you open good places to run. Yeah. Because when you get a little higher, there's not a lot of prairie dog holes, and a lot of it's super safe. So
no, she doesn't need to run. She needs to slow down.
Don't worry, Lane, I got you. You're like, no, I don't think so.
That was the doubt. It's fine. I brought her to Florida for a reason. Yeah. Obviously, if you're going anyways, you got to take both your horses. Right? Yeah. But Lane is like, balls to the wall, let's go. Like you swing your leg over.
She's like, would you?
And I keep thinking, so it's cool because I could get into this for hours. Her center whirl is really low.
Oh,
it's like probably 2.5 inches below her eye line.
That's a sign.
Yeah. So it's a sign of calmness and like steadiness. Yeah. I've also just found out from one of my good friends, it's also a sign that things take longer.
What do you mean?
To learn, like training takes longer, repetition, all that. And I would say that's 1,000% her thing. Yeah. Because she had gotten I had restarted her in July, and then she got kicked and sat. And then I had the whole month of January. Yeah. But a lot of them I was doing some sedation. I was doing Setivet because I was trying to keep her quiet coming back and not sure about her hock and her fetlock and all that. She now doesn't get sedated, for me at least. I don't sedate her. Like she's quite... doesn't spook, doesn't do anything bad. Yeah. She just will get... Now she's herd bound because she has a turnout friend. And so if I ride at the farm, she's a fucking asshole.
Oh my God.
Because she just wants to go 1,000 miles a minute.
So do you think trail riding, she would want to go?
If she's with another horse, she'd stay with the horse.
Oh, she would. Okay.
But she doesn't like walking. And if she does walk, it's 1,000 miles a minute. Like, it is the fastest walk you've ever been on.
There's that like TikTok video of like the background song is like hop 2, 3, 4, and it's like when you're on a forward horse is what the person wrote. Like,
hop 2, 3, 4, hop 2, 3, 4,
hop 2, 3, 4.
It is so fast.
Totally her.
I'll get some on metas. It's so fast.
So funny. I love it.
And you can only do so much, because I've been like, okay, I'm grounding her, like my seat and my core and everything is grounding and slowing her down, and that'll work for like 10 strides, and then she's like, Like, actually, that is the feeling. She's like a Pasofino.
Yeah.
Like the feeling of sitting on a Pasofino.
That's awesome.
So I have some new plans with her
that.
of like slowing the brain down. Like her brain is in front of her body, so she's always trying to catch up.
Okay.
So we're trying to teach her like she learns better at a standstill. There's horses that learn when they're moving their feet.
Yeah.
Most do. And then there's horses that learn when they stand.
Okay.
So she's one. And it's generally what they don't want to do. If they're not very forward, they usually learn when they're going forward.
Okay.
In moving feet, that's why we always move feet.
Okay.
To make them see things and like get their brain back.
Okay.
She's the opposite. You gotta like stand to make her learn. Or to help her learn.
Sorry, so if you meet us for a trail ride this summer, it's Gosh. We'll be the ones that you bring.
Well, I'm hoping by summer that she'll be fine.
Yeah.
But she's so fun. And if you give her a task, so if you're jumping or cross-country schooling, she loves the water. She's done banks. Like, she's seeing all these new things. She's fantastic for
I love that. Yeah.
But if you're just trying to do flat work, she's like, fuck you.
Go.
This sucks. I don't want to do this.
She likes being mentally engaged.
She does. She has to be engaged. Yeah. So then I'm like leg yielding, hunches in, hunches out, like doing all these things every single stride just to keep her from like, and I get off and my mind is just it's like having the most active toddler you've ever had.
Mentally
and then maybe having 3 of those. Because by the end I'm like, oh my God, I can't.
That was so much.
It's like emotionally so exhausting.
Oh my God. Well, I'm sure she'll level out one day.
I'm hoping the 2 weeks that I'm gone, my trainer can just fix her.
Oh, so when I come back, it's not that. So then it's better.
And maybe just commiserate with me because I don't know that. I mean, I trust my education enough to date that I think I could have improved her if I was.
Oh yeah.
Like doing the things that I was doing.
But
and it's patience.
Too much.
I think it's just a long game with her. But it'll be worth it. It's just,
I love it.
It's a long game.
Oh, so, man. That's amazing.
In my mind, I'd been like, well, if I get one schooling show in before I leave, I'll be happy. And now I'm just like, I don't know about that.
Oh, man. That's awesome. Yeah. I love it.
Well, I'm so excited for your newfound solo riding.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah. We have TikTok. We're a little political on there, so it's
shout it
chasing fame and money is our TikTok. But I do post a lot of our rides and
they're really pretty
too. So it's a lot of fun.
Videos are amazing. I'm so glad you found that place.
Yeah, me too. It's like seriously diamond in a rough when it comes to boarding places. Like it's just so quiet and beautiful and everyone's so great.
But I don't think it's but it's not that obviously bad.
No.
Like diamond in the rough, like it's not like you come in and you're like, oh, this is like, this is going to be a work. This is like
needle in a haystack. Maybe it's better.
Yeah.
Needle in a haystack. As far as boarding
so
places.
Pretty.
It's so quiet and everyone's so wonderful.
The people are great.
Yep. And I've pretty much ridden most of the property except for like
that's incredible.
One section that's just a little different and further up. So I have a little bit more to go, but hopefully when I get a trailer one day, eventually. I did sign up for a trailer safety course. Master Trails puts it on, and it's in Arvada, I think. Yes, so it is. I don't have to have one. I think it's in April. Okay. But people can bring their rigs and will bring their rigs. Okay. And then for people that don't, you just walk around and look at everybody's. Yeah. But they go over like tires, interiors, floors, how to hook up goosenecks, bumper poles, how to change your
course for that.
Yep, how to change your tire, just lighting, electrical. Like they go over literally everything about being a trailer owner.
By a life of hard knocks.
Yeah, shit. I know. Well, and I was like, I could ask friends and things like that, but then I saw this pop up on Facebook, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take a class. Like this is great. So they had so much. Like they're trying to keep it smaller, but the morning slot that I signed up for was full. That they even did a second one for the day. Wow. So it was pretty popular, rightfully so. Like it's a good idea.
Because actually, it's not that difficult in general. Like you could learn it in half a day.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But you just cumulatively like build this experience, and
I like to learn and you're people telling me. Like I like people showing me and being like, "This is how you do it." And then, okay, then I can troubleshoot it better on my own. I
remember being 16 on the side of a highway, looking like a big interstate in New York. Yeah. With a flat tire on. We just had a 2-horse bumper full. Yeah. And luckily my mom is super handy, so obviously like she taught me then how to fucking do a trailer tire.
Right.
But we had, this is crazy because and this is part of it too.
Yeah.
Make sure your tire iron, for whatever reason, the tire iron that was in my trailer that I always kept with it, didn't have the proper lug nut size. My God.
What? Aren't they interchangeable? There's different.
Well, usually, but I had a Jackson, which I loved that trailer.
Yeah.
My friend has it now, but I loved that trailer.
Okay.
It had these cool bearing packs where you don't have to actually take the whole like, you have to repack your bearings every 1 to 2 years.
No, but I will know.
You will.
That's what I'm saying.
So they repack it with, I think, grease.
Okay.
But my Jackson had this it's called Easy Pack system.
Oh.
So instead of taking the whole wheel off to repack, you can actually do it through this cap.
Oh,
which is great. But that meant, like, for whatever reason, the lug nuts surrounding it were different. And I don't know where my tire iron was for. But I didn't have the fucking right size.
Dang it.
And so we learned, because we were, like, stranded on the side of a highway. And I remember because it was right around a turn. And my mom does not do well with stress. I love her, but she's not great at stressful situations. I'm more like my dad, who's calm. Whatever.
Problem solving,
And so I just remember her trying to wave people down, but there wasn't a line of sight. And I'm trying to remember, I think we finally just got a tow truck to bring us a tire iron.
Yeah, just possibly.
But she was so mad because she was like, why aren't people stopping? And I was like, because you can't stop here. It's fucking dangerous.
Yeah,
like,
it's a terrible place to stop. Like, no,
people can't see you until, and we were just had enough of a shoulder, but it was too late. Nobody's going to do that.
They can't pull
So we waited. And then the actual tire process was fine.
Yeah.
But now, from then on, like, I'm super cautious about, like, knowing where the jack in my truck is.
For sure.
Knowing where because I've had so many tire issues just in my truck. This new Dodge, or not new Dodge, new to me Dodge.
Yeah.
But so many tire issues that I am like the fucking tire queen now.
Yeah. Well, and they even, even a little thing on there said that even your spare trailer tire is the worst option, because if it sits, if you never use it, then it's sitting for 2 years.
Yes.
And that's the worst one to
ideally, it's
cut.
on
there anyway, I guess.
Yes, because if you get a bumper pull, those should be in your tack room.
Yep.
But make sure they're not obviously in sun, or that you have a cover, because I do see some that still hit sun. I now have a second spare, so it's just in my for this trip. Okay. I just bought a second spare because I've fucking also done that. I've done it on a 80-mile trip. I've had 2 fucking tires go out on a trailer.
Damn.
And we were stranded and had to get a second person to bring us a car to go to Walmart to get the right tire.
Jesus.
So horses by them, the whole time are sitting on the side of the fucking highway.
Yes.
And you usually don't have enough space. We couldn't get enough to the exit.
Yeah.
So then you've got semis going by, and it.
Oh no! I hate
so it's just like you just
see. That's why I
take a fucking course.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that these existed.
No, I don't think they ever really did. I saw it in
incredible.
A group like 2 weeks ago. They were like, "Would people be interested?" And I commented, and I was like, "Yes, I'm about to buy one in the next year, and I would totally take this." And so then they made it a live thing because there were so many people that wanted to do it. So.
And I had a bumper pull for 20 years, and two different kinds. But then I got this Gooseneck in 24. Yeah. And I got it brought to me, essentially. Yeah. The guy, it was actually a pretty good deal. Yeah. But he broke something, so he dropped it off at the barn. So he brought it from Montana.
That's what I want. Drop it off at the barn, and I can.
Yes. Except for I went to go hook it up, and I had a Gooseneck hitch already in my truck.
Okay.
And I went to hook it up, and I'd helped a friend once.
Okay.
But I had never hooked up a Gooseneck by myself.
Oh yeah. And
so I just assumed that it was me having problems, but I could not get the fucking pin to seat in the deal. Oh. Well, it turns out he bent the shaft.
Oh.
He broke it, and so I had to then, of course, go get the part. And of course, I had he'd left it in a place that wasn't great.
Yeah.
So none of us could move us, even with the tractor, could not move it, right?
Yeah.
And so then I had to go and get a spare part, another, I'm trying to remember what they're called now, but a $400 giant steel thing.
Jesus.
And replace the gooseneck.
The whole head on it?
Yeah, the whole head on the gooseneck hitch. So still, it's better than me driving up to Montana, and trying to figure that out there. Yeah. But that was a whole stressful thing, because for a day and a half, I thought for sure it was me not hooking it up properly.
Yeah.
And here it was actually bent. You just couldn't. It was internal. You couldn't tell.
Yes.
So it was this whole thing.
Yeah. I just feel like I need to be prepared, and I need to know, it extremely well, because I'm also somebody that's the love of my life is in this box that I am pulling, and I'm this is all on me.
Cameras
you have
to
made
such a difference.
True. Yeah.
Because I have one divider, and Brett and I just fixed it, but I have one divider Did it do it with Fame? Yeah, remember?
Yeah, he popped out of it.
So we figured that out. There's an adjustment on it.
Good.
But it was actually, it's the opposite of what you'd think. I thought it needed to go further in, and it actually needed to come out a bit.
Okay.
But we fixed that. But like, if I had had a horse in that back deal behind Fame, like
it
would
open and
it would be bad. So just take a course.
Wow,
that's cool.
See?
I mean, I'm happy to help you, but I don't.
Oh no, it's 4 hours and it was $75, and I was like, done. I'll go do that.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So I'll let you know how that goes.
Okay. Cool. Well, for other people, maybe they do that.
For sure.
Else.
Yeah. So we're all about safety this year. Yay! Trailer safety, trail safety. We're doing all the things to be successful.
I love it.
Yeah.
Should we got new bear spray?
I know.
Cool. All right. Well, have a good day, guys.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to us.
Randomness.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening, everybody. We would really love to have you as a guest on our podcast. So if you have any fun stories to share with us or would like to be a guest, we have a form on our website, so unhingedandOnCall.com. And you just click on the little link there and you can fill out a little bit about your story and yourself, and then we would get back to you. Or you can just email us to chat@unhingedandOnCall.com and just tell us a little bit about yourself, and we would love to have you as a guest.
We also are looking for ratings. So essentially on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, you can rate and review our show. And that would be super helpful in just getting kind of into the algorithm. And then additionally, we are on YouTube. So if you ever want to watch videos, we put more content, like visual content, so pictures, videos, things like that, into the episodes. So we'd love to have you follow or subscribe our channels on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and follow us for all the latest updates. Unhinged and On Call isn't just a podcast. It's a lifeline for every veterinary professional barely holding it together with vet wrap and caffeine. Somewhere out there, another tech, vet, or assistant is deep in the same chaos, dodging poop, managing meltdowns, and wondering if they're the only one unraveling. You're not. Whether you're laughing or crying or rage cleaning your truck, you've got a whole tribe behind you. You're unhinged, but never alone.